If you were somewhat disappointed with the brief cameo that Matt Murdock had in Spider-Man No Way Home, because we heard that there was supposed to be more, well, the good news is there definitely was supposed to be more. Maybe someday we'll see it, but for right now, we can talk about what we know, and this is the arrival of Matt Murdock and the courtroom scene. So quite obviously, in terms of flow, in regards to everything going on in Spider-Man No Way Home, there's definitely a disconnect with the very early portion of the film where they just quickly go through the whole identity thing, the murder, and, through introducing Matt Murdock for one scene, and then it's onto the multiverse stuff. Obviously, we heard plenty of reports that this was supposed to be longer, but that didn't end up making the final cut. Well, now we know that there was originally supposed to be extended versions of everything going on, and we've even had these leaks out there for a while. So during the Peter interrogation scene, which we actually saw in the trailers, at the end of that, we would have seen Murdock arrive and be like, look, I'm this kid's lawyer, I'm gonna defend him, trust me, I know he's innocent. And then we would have actually fully had the courtroom hearing with him defending him and his innocence, talking about everything that's happened, and of course Stark Tech would have played a big role in this. And we briefly see a quick cameo of Damage Control, but they actually were a little bit more crucial to the case, as they are handed over all of Peter's Stark Tech. It's all apprehended by Damage Control. They literally seize all of it, which is why he doesn't have any of it after the whole opening. So this was kind of the setup of, hey, why can't he use Edith or anything else or get any more help or make himself a new suit in the jet? Well, he doesn't have that. It's all been seized after these courtroom hearings where obviously they let him go, but there's a couple stipulations here and you got to do a couple things, and we're going to still very much keep an eye on you. So honestly, I wish that we could have got this. I understand why they cut many scenes like this, because it would have been a 3-hour film. And you can see that prior to the release, they were very much worried about show times and how many times you could show the film. At 3 hours, maybe you could get away with 3 per day, but again, the pandemic and everything caused problems, which sometimes now you're getting 2 if the film is 3 hours, so, problematic. So I understand why they cut it. And it feels like stuff like this would have definitely helped the conclusion of the last film not feel so rushed. And that's literally one of my biggest complaints about this film, is the whole identity thing, the murder and everything just kind of goes away real quick. It's like 15 minutes and done. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess there's that. And we know they shot a lot more, which I guess here's a big part of it. The whole courtroom hearings, proceedings, and him being interrogated, which I would love to see, because I assume that is top-notch Matt Murdock stuff. But hey, maybe in deleted scenes, or maybe they'll insert this into the Daredevil show whenever we get to it.